What's going on, folks? This is Jeff doing StrongLifts 5x5. Going to be doing workout A in this video. It's day 27, May 8th, in the last day of week 9 in the 12-week program. I know I'm a little bit behind, about 10 days behind on the lifts, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to get everything else all recorded out and commented. You know, I'm kind of tempted to just play all the videos and have music playing in the background, but I still want to talk about the progress and stuff because I'm actually done with the 12 weeks. It's June 5th as I record this video, and I do want to talk about, like, you know, just the progression still. So I enjoy doing this stuff. I just wish I could put as much time into it as I originally had, but you know, things changed, and I'm still working out. I'm still recording videos, even past the point. I'm still actually doing strong lifts. But yeah, I'm going to try to catch up and keep going with the 12 weeks until I'm done, and then figure out what I do from there. So I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to play it. It's about 11 minutes long, and I'm going to comment, as usual. So I went with the warm-up, you know. I'm setting up over here. I'm at a different gym. I'm actually at a gym that's closer to my sports masseuse. I know I mentioned that I went to go see one a few episodes back, and I was pretty sore from it the entire week, which may be attributed to me stalling on the overhead press, or maybe I was just, you know, maybe the progression was catching up to me. And so, yeah, I went to this one because right after this, I'm going to be meeting up with the sports masseuse to get everything all loosened up and everything. It was a 2-hour session that day, so you know, I wanted to make sure that I got my workout in and then saw the masseuse, because if I worked out after seeing the masseuse, it would really affect the workout. I didn't want to handle that stuff. So here, there was a PVC pipe next to the squat rack, so I took advantage of that, trying to get the shoulders all, you know, loosened out and everything, and doing those mobility exercises. It is really important to do mobility exercises, especially with the shoulders, because they're kind of small muscles, you know. I don't know about you, but I want some big ones. I want to have like big rounded shoulders eventually, but you got to really loosen them out by doing rotator cuff exercises, and for some reason my shoulders are really tight whenever I start doing squats. So I try to warm them up by doing, you know, arm circles and all that stuff, and I took advantage of that PVC pipe that was there. So yeah. The warm-up's the same, you know. I did 5 sets of 45, 5 sets of 95. I think I'm not 5 sets, one set of 5 rep on 95, 45. Wow, I'm going backwards. 45, 95, 135. And I don't know if I started skipping 205 here. Nowadays I just do 45, 95, 135, and then I go straight to 185 and then 225. There we go. So actually, you know, as I'm going through this, I'm remembering now that I was doing a lot to really warm up. I wanted to be really ready for when I got into the lifts. And actually, the lifts weren't that heavy. I'm still, you know, I went from a deload, and as I go along, I'm going to be adding in the weight back in. You know, I think today for the working sets, I was doing 235. So, you know, still progressing, still just trying to get used to the weight again. Yeah, I did do 185 to 205 still. Let's see, I did 1 rep, 2 reps, and then I think I did a third, and that was it. Yeah. Man, you know, I really should be doing the commentary right afterwards, because I didn't even remember that I got those headphones during this time. I guess it's been a while since I got those headphones. It's been about a month since I did this workout, and it feels like a long time ago. But yeah, I'm still working on the arm placement here. You know, I finally got the back squats down, I think in the last video, and now I'm going for a wide stance, wide grip, you know, and leaning forward, just trying to I think what the advice was to somehow have my chest and my nipples point down to the ground more, and then keep a neutral spine as I go down. So I'm actually leaning forward more, and what that leads to is having having that accordion, the fold when you fold down the body. So I'm still getting used to that nature of the squat, which is closer to the low bar squat. I really want to get comfortable with that stuff as I go along, because I like how it feels. You know, I feel like I have more control of the squat when I do it, so I'm sticking with that. You know, this, I don't know what set this is, but I think this might be the second set of squats, and I'm just going through it. You know, I'm just trying to get through the squats. Okay, let's go see how the depth is. We're gonna do a depth check right here. You know, with these squat racks, like, they're really convenient, but it's hard to record with because, you know, you don't really see the squats as much. But from what it looks like, I'm getting some good depth, so I'm pretty happy with that. You know, even to this day, I think I'm on, like, I can't remember what day I'm on, like day 36 or day 39. I feel like there's a lot I still have to master with the squats. And you know, you do squats like 3 days a week on StrongLifts, and it feels like as I go higher on the weight, there's still stuff I gotta learn. You know, there's a lot of subtleties that I just gotta keep in mind when I'm doing the squats, and as it gets heavy, it feels like I'm starting all over again. And maybe that's good because it does keep everything fresh. It keeps me on my toes, or at least in the squats case, it keeps me on my heels. Anyway. So yeah, the squats is fun. I'm still, yeah, you know what? I don't know what I was worried about with this depth check. It's 235. You know, it's still pretty light. The deload is working well, and I'm going with. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the bench press. Here I am wrapping up my hands. I really, you know, I with the hand wraps. They're probably not necessary, but I keep them on there because I'm really still worried about my wrist. I still tend to just kind of move my wrist around and it pops like crazy. There's like my thumb socket right here. Feels kind of odd all the time, so I'm always popping it and I'm always messing with it. So I do keep my hands wrapped. I mean, my wrist wrapped, and I think, you know, it's better safe than sorry, right? I don't want to have broken joints and I can't lift with then wrapped up joints where I can lift, right? So yeah, I'm really trying to get the form down, really trying to keep a tight form here. 185, I remember back in the bro split days, when I hit 185, that's when it got kind of heavy. But now I'm pretty comfortable with it. You know, I was going through it. I think I really like the progression with StrongLifts because you add 5 pounds, and while it does feel a little bit harder, it still feels familiar because the progression is very gradual, and that's good. You know, instead of doing like, let's say, I guess in my bro split days, I would hit like 135, and then like after a month later, then I would jump like 10, 15, 20 pounds even. You know, the progression is a lot, it's more aggressive, but it's a lot more gradual. And if you need to deload, if you need to freeze the weight, go ahead. You know, I will say, if you're going to use the StrongLift app, don't worry about hitting the numbers because the app says so. Do it when you're ready, but do it by 2.5, 5 pound increments. You know, make it light, because if you do that and you wait like a month, I mean, you'll jump like 10 to 20 pounds anyway. You know, it's not like you're gonna wait like 6 months to add 20 pounds or whatever. What is this? The system for StrongLifts is, if you do fail in consecutive lifts, I think 2 days in a row, then you do have to deload 10 to 20%, and then get used to that weight, and then progressively go back. You know, and it's not going to be drastic. It's like 5 or 10 pounds. I mean, 2.5 to 5 pounds either way. So that's what I think is one of the key advantages for having StrongLifts is, while it's subtle, it's still gradual, and progress is progress. You know, no matter what it is. You know, even now, I'm like losing weight 2 pounds maybe every 2 weeks, and it's fine. I'm not disappointed about that, because while it would be awesome if I dropped the 30 pounds that I want to drop, I'm still losing weight. And you know, and instead of just focusing on the scale, just look in the mirror. You know, same thing with the weights. You know, it doesn't matter about the numbers. Just as long as you're getting the progress down, you're getting your strength up, eventually you'll be able to jump that other weight that you want. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm just babbling here. Anyway, Penley rows. So going through this, I did, let's see what I did for Penley rows. This is 175. yeah, I really don't have much to say about the Penlay rows. I'm just getting used. I mean, I'm still getting used to the. I'm still doing them, just grinding on them. There's not there's not much difference for me with these. You know, as I drop the weight, I'm adjusting and readjusting. I don't think I hit a stall here until maybe a week or two later. So yeah, that's basically it for day 27. It's just another day on the grind. I was really looking forward to getting the 2-hour massage after this, and I felt really good. So what did I work out here on the on my massage? I'll talk about that while we're doing the Penlays. I got my quads really loosened out. I worked on my neck. I worked on my lats. I really got a lot of work done on my wrist because my wrist, man, yeah, when you have tendonitis and stuff and you get everything rubbed like really, when you get all the muscles and the tendons released and applied pressure on them directly, it feels like it's loosening up. You can just feel the blood gush out and all that, all the whatever buildup is. I would suggest getting a sports massage if you can. If not, I don't know where you guys live at, but there's plenty of foot spas that are like $20. Just get a quick massage, and if you don't want to spend the $20 on a quick massage, then get a foam roller and get a lacrosse ball. If you got a lacrosse ball, just lay on it for like 20 minutes. It will just seep everything out. All that stuff really helps. While it's very minuscule, it will help you in your lifts eventually. Just the same way as the lifts will eventually have you gain muscle, gain strength. You know, every day counts. It's not as drastic, but it works. Am I making sense? Yeah, so that's my experience for day 27. Those are all the thoughts that I'm going to be going on. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment up your feedback. Send me some plur vibes if you're down and you feel that. And I will see you in the next episode when I get back into rec mode. Thank you. By the way, it is Hawaiian Shirt Friday in the office, and that is why I'm wearing the Hawaiian shirt. Alright guys, take care.